Welcome to VladTV.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, I'm definitely impressed with what I'm hearing out there. It's like I'm really hearing your name buzz out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like way better than what I expected. You know what I mean? I was just doing it for the hood, and shit just started spreading.
So let's start in the beginning. You grew up in South Central?
South Central.
Now you were born in 1990.
No, 88.
88?
Yeah.
Okay, but you grew up in the 90s and early 2000s.
Right.
So what was South Central like during that time?
Man, South Central was, I mean, as a kid, I mean, it was fun, you know what I mean? But now that I look back, it was crazy as a motherfucker, you know what I mean? So I just found myself just getting into like the classic shit that a young dude from South Central, a young active, you know, somebody that go outside and do what he do, fell into that type of shit. But it was, I mean, I think it's way better now, like as far as like the gang shit and all that, like it's like, it's not as bad, you know what I mean?
So the area you grew up in was a Crip area?
Yeah.
So you grew up with it just around you?
Right. As soon as I stepped out the house.
Okay.
It was just the homies on the block. It was two houses on my block, you know what I mean? Probably like 4 houses down from me, and my homies had 2 houses directly across the street from each other, so it was the block, you know what I mean? So when I come outside, when I look down the street, that's what I see, you know what I'm saying? Crips, you know what I'm saying? Out doing they shit.
So was your family involved in it too?
Nah, I don't have, I got like a cousin from the hood.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But your parents were not involved in it at all?
Nope.
So as you started to kind of get involved, did your mom and dad, were they involved in your life?
Yeah, like they were, but like from like a distance. Like we was in the same house and shit, like my mom's, but it was, you know, ghetto shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when your mom saw you getting involved in it, did she try to say anything?
I mean, it's like when you first get involved, you get involved so early, you know what I mean? It's like some shit that you might like kind of like hide and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I had the hood tatted on me at like 13. You know
13
what I mean?
years old?
Yeah.
Where was it tatted?
Under my shirt, right here, on my shoulder. Then I got it on my neck.
Okay. So did your mom see the tattoo at 13?
Nah, hell nah, I'm already in. I go to camp and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I told her about it when I was in camp. Like, yeah, I got the hood tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is now. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way wrapped in.
Okay, so you got arrested and went to juvie at?
Yeah, the first time I went to juvenile, I was 12, 13. But I got picked up. They let my mama come get me. You know what I'm saying? Then I ended up in camp around 13, 14. You know what I'm saying?
So what'd you do to put you in camp?
Gun case.
Gun case at 13 years old?
Yeah.
So at 13, why did you feel necessary to carry a gun?
I mean, that's the environment. That's how they train you, you know what I'm saying? It was the protocol.
So you had the older homies
Right.
telling you to do that?
I mean, not necessarily telling me, like, nobody never made me do nothing, you know what I
Okay.
mean? It was just like just wanting to be a part of the shit, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to be like one of them names.
Okay. Now you're Broadway, right?
Yeah.
Broadway Gangster Crips.
Yeah.
So at 13, like how old were you when you got initiated in that?
Yeah, around 12, 13, junior high school.
Okay. Were you jumped in?
Yeah.
So how did that work? 'Cause I hear different rules when it comes to that type of thing.
I mean, we were so small, it didn't even really matter. Because
Right.
they used to look at us like kids. Like all our big homies had kids our ages and shit. So, you know, it wasn't like, you know, nothing serious, but we got to meetings and, you know, was fighting and shit. But when I initially got put on, we was just in the backyard, like a gang of homies my age and shit. You know what I'm
So it's just little kids hitting on
Yeah.
each other, which really doesn't leave a lot of damage anyways.
Right.
Okay, so you get your first gun case at 12.
Nah.
At
My
13.
my first case was like resisting arrest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like one of my homies I was with had a pistol on him. You know what I'm saying? And then they took me to jail for resisting arrest. My mama came and got me that same night. And then, around 13, 14, I called my gun case.
Okay. So you come home at what age from that?
I was in jail for 6 months.
Okay.
6 months, got out. And then I didn't go back to jail till I was 16. Another gun case.
Another gun case.
Yeah.
So now you have 2 gun cases before you turn 18.
Right.
So is it pretty much of a rather get caught with it than without it kind of
Hell
situation?
yeah, because around that time, it was like, it was real tricky. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, it was real crazy in the city. Like, motherfuckers coming through shooting every day. You know what I mean? And vice versa. So, you know, I don't want to, you know, get shot. Damn sure don't want to be no victim. You know what I mean?
So in a typical week, how, when you say every day, like literally every day there'd be shootings?
Hell yeah, every day.
Every day there'd be drive-bys?
Every day. And then it'd be like points, periods of times, like when I came into it, it was hot. So every day, everybody getting shot, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers catching murders and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
So you're seeing this happen. Does anything go through your mind of like, maybe I should move away and just?
Hell nah.
Nah.
I'm in it, you know? Like, that's what I want to be a part of. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. I never thought about moving away. And then even if I did, shit, where I'm gonna go? All my people around here.
Yeah, you can start a new life. I mean, because one of the alternatives is you dying.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you're losing
I mean,
this,
at
but
that point in life, that's not like a fear of like dying.
so you had no fear of death at all.
Hell no.